Hello, Libra. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. Working with the Thoth Tarot this week. Keep in mind, this will not resonate for every Libra placement out there, so feel free to check for your sun, moon, and rising to get a full picture, but use your own intuition to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to book a personal, my website is www.amyenergy.online. Oh, okay, Libra, we have the art card on the bottom of the deck here. So we're making it work this week, Libra. Whatever we got to do, we're being resourceful. We're really making it work. We're integrating all of the tools, all of the supplies that we have, We're an alchemist. Very beautiful. Oh my goodness, and look at you. Yeah, you are using your tools, aren't you? We got the Magician coming out for your center card, your environment. Okay, you are in a completely new space spiritually. Oh my God, look at the Ace of Wands. Wow. Wow, wow, Libra. Okay, so we are really in the midst of a new beginning here. Okay, it's passionate. It really is with the Ace of Wands, but we also have the Two of Wands. So there is this passion, but it's a bit tempered with the Two of Wands on the bottom. Okay, and then of course having the two wands here would also be a two. So I feel like we're trying to balance things out in our life right now. Okay, but we'll see how this keeps playing out. But really beautiful start, right? We're just trying to find that balance in a new reality. Knight of Cups is our crossing energy here. So, this is a beautiful energy with the Knight of Cups. We're going to clarify that with the Five of Cups. Okay, so, and the Three of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So I definitely feel like there could be some challenges here, Libra. With this Knight of Cups, it could just be movement itself is a challenge, and truly grieving a loss or a disappointment here. With the Three of Cups on the bottom, I just feel like maybe we are not fully giving something the attention that it needs in order for it to provide the growth that we could gain from it. Okay. Where we want to focus at this time is the Eight of Discs. So really beautiful here, right? We want to focus on, I feel like, just our energy, our vibration. Right. Okay. So really, I love this, even though we have the Three of Swords coming out. But when the Three of Swords comes out, Libra, it's rarely a surprise, right? I mean, if we got three knives in our heart, we kind of already knew that. Okay, so no surprise here, but it's really beautiful coming out with the eight, right? Because look at all the growth and the happiness and abundance in this card. It's the energy of prudence, but to me, this card really represents like what true abundance is, right? Like true abundance is everything that we need that grows from the earth and the sun that shines on us. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups here present also. So there's a lot going on in this portion of our reading. Okay. And this is what we need to focus on. So again, here with the challenge, we have the Five of Cups, and now we have the Three of Swords here and what we're focusing on. So, I feel like we do need to feel the feelings that are coming up, because if we don't feel the feelings, we can't acknowledge the truth that this Three of Swords is bringing to us. And even if it hurts, we need that truth. That truth is actually going to unlock this evolution, right? And it's really going to allow us to be in a space of not only illumination, where we're able to really see the path forward, but also just to be very open and flowing and able to, receive here, right? Now, in our past, we have the Princess of Wands. Okay, so this is really lovely. This is us taking actions that is what's best for us. Okay, so the Princess of Wands, I love the Princess of Wands, right? It's very, to me, this is one of the most sexiest cards. Okay, and the Princess of Wands is that energy. This is someone who is to be adored and to be seen as beautiful. Oh my gosh, yes, that 3 of cups coming out again. And the 10 of pentacles. Okay, so in the past, Libra, I do feel like we maybe have more people around us. Okay, and that's why the 3 of cups was on the bottom in this challenge too. Okay, because it could be a challenge. But I feel like we have more people around us that were really appreciating us, in awe of our beauty. And, so it might have felt like we had a lot more, right? 10 of pentacles here. And now we have the 8 of discs. So going from the 10 to the 8, it's like, oh, we went from being very secure here with good community and, our finances looking good, to now we're having to do a little more work, do a little more manifesting, having that hope in ourselves, right? Which, it's still very, 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 very beautiful. Okay, because look, this is what you got going for you. We have the 2 of Swords, peace. So I feel like you are finding peace in this moment, even though, we're striving for balance, and we might not be able to see the way forward towards that balance we are seeking. But we're just waiting for the next guidance from spirit, right? Wheel of Fortune. We are leaving this up to fate. And Queen of Wands, we're showing up, okay? And that's all you can do. You are showing up, Libra. You're showing up, and you're showing up in your confidence and in your power here with the Queen of Wands. So I absolutely love this, okay? Even though it, again, there is tension in this moment for sure, but I really feel like you are mentally very strong and capable of doing what you need to do. All right, that Wheel of Fortune trying to jump back out again. Now, in your future, we have success, the 6 of discs. Okay, so I love this, truly. Okay, I truly do. I feel like we're moving into a space where we're going to be calling back what we've been giving. Yes, 6 of Swords coming out and the Chariot on the bottom. So, I feel like we are a very generous person here with the 6 of discs coming out. And so, there could be part of this disappointment, could be everything that we've given to our friends, and, all of the generosity that we've showed to other people. And now maybe we need help, and maybe we're not getting it, okay, in our current situation. But in the future, I do see that coming in, and I feel like you're calling it in, right? You're saying all the money that is owed to me, I'm calling it back. It's my money, and I need it now, okay? And we have the 6 of Swords. So with these 2 sixes, we're just 100% learning life lessons that are going to help us so much more in our future relationships, okay? And it's helping us to see who we really are. And that's a beautiful thing, because with the Chariot on the bottom of the deck, that's what's allowing us to develop this vision And then that's all we need, Libra, is the vision. And then from there, you can assert your will into existence, right? Oh, here we go. Suggested approach for you, Libra. We have the Five of Swords coming out. Okay, wow. I had this for Gemini too in the Five of Cups. So I feel like you have to, there's something that needs to be acknowledged here, okay? There is a major disappointment, a major loss here, a defeat with the Five of Swords. That is the energy of defeat. And I feel like we've definitely been through a situation that has not been ideal. Okay, maybe the people who were in our circle were not ideal. So, we have to put ourselves back out there again. But we have to end this situation first. We have to end this so we can put ourselves back out there. We need to really end it and grieve. Okay, there is nothing to be gained by staying in this situation, even if it only be mentally, right? Don't avoid the feelings that are coming up. Allow them to come up so that you can grow through this conflict. There we go. Another five coming out for you, Libra. So this is what you need to know. And what you need to know is that, all of this is happening so that you can really push yourself here with the Page of Swords toward a new situation. Look at that Five of Swords coming out again, okay? There's a situation here that was certainly meant to show you something, okay? So I do feel like, we are working through this so that we can have this growth that is going to allow us to really be more empowered here to speak our truth. I'm feeling with this energy. Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh, that's part of the card. It's a tree. I was like, did someone draw an F on my card? But that's like a little tree in the background. I'm sorry, Libra. But I feel like, what you need to know is that you need to stick up for yourself in this situation. Like, you need to put up boundaries the best that you can. With the Page of Swords, our boundaries could be too weak, okay? So we need to maybe work on that a little bit. That's going to be for our best interest. That's going to help us to end this situation and have a better situation, okay? Prince of Swords, this is coming out here for our hopes and fears, okay? So let's clarify this. Prince of Swords, very interesting, okay? A lot of air energy here. Okay, so I feel like most of our fears are in our head here. Yeah, because we're not seeing everything clearly. Oh, look at that. The High Priestess. Wow, so I feel like you could want to do psychic work here. Okay, because with the Prince of Swords, this is very like a lot of communication. But with the Moon and the High Priestess, this is very intuitive. So we could even be talking to spirits. Okay, so that could be a little scary if we're like, having otherworldly experiences. I feel like we could be here, Libra. Okay, and if not, though, I feel like in our hopes and fears, it could be like using our intuition to actually give people messages. Okay, we could be just not seeing the path forward or just like a little bit afraid to start this. Okay, but I feel like you're really getting there here. That's all these lessons that we've been working through is meant to show you, you know, these gifts that you do have when you put up the proper boundaries. Okay, and here's your future card here. And now I cannot tell the future because you have free will, so you can do whatever you want after this reading. But based on the current energy of today, in our future energy, we have the Five of Discs, worry. Okay, but it's coming out with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Wow. That's really wild here, Libra, but I love it because it just is totally on point, actually, with the art card over your reading. It's like, these conflicts really are happening for you. The fives are conflict, but that is also where we grow. Okay. So I feel like us um, being a little bit worried about finances is what's actually going to bring in the success because it's, maybe that's what we really needed to light a fire under our ass to really get in touch with our connections here within our community and really put ourselves out there. Okay, Ten of Cups is over your reading here with the art card, Libra. So the main message that's, the most important for you is that you have the gifts, the, you have everything that you need. It's just like kind of a matter of you realizing it, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is when we are being loved for exactly who we are. But, kind of the low side of the Ten of Cups, if there is any low side, or you know what I mean, the kind of like trick door or something. I don't know what I'm talking about, Libra, but you know, kind of the thing with the Ten of Cups is like you can't be loved for exactly who you are until you love yourself for exactly who you are. So even though there's other people on this card and it's people who we're safe around, we only got to be around people who we were safe with because we loved ourselves enough first. We loved ourselves for exactly who we were. So we honored ourselves. When we were around people that didn't feel good for us, we said bye to them. And when you honor yourself by being brave enough to cut out the people who do not serve you, then you can attract the people who will keep you safe. Okay? We don't need any people that are not keeping us safe in our life. So all of the conflict here, Libra, it's really, really serving your greatest good. Okay, I promise you that these cards are really good cards coming out here for you, Libra. Like all the major arcana are just gorgeous. And then you have these little pesky fives because you have to deal with some earthly and, mental struggles here, but allow yourself to go through it. All right, we're going to get us a sacred destiny, or I'm sorry, a sacred rebel oracle card here, Libra. All right. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a gorgeous card. We have receiving coming out here, and I'm going to read to you from the book because I love this book. Okay, receiving. You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for yourself, to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communication between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept, that it is too great a gift, or that you are not worthy, you are impeding that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up. All of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create. Live and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off, do something else. Let it all go, and it will all flow. Healing process. Okay. Libra, I try to do the whole Catholic Church thing when I do these where I like say it and then like give you a moment, but I'm really not good at it. So I'm just going to say it for you so you can like close your eyes and be with me or, you know, like pause it and say it if you want to. But I'll say it for you. So this is healing for you, Libra, healing for Libra. Say aloud, I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and the gift of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity balance, feed, and nourish each other. There is sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept and receive this now through unconditional love. This is now so. Then read this story aloud as though you were lovingly reading it to yourself as a child. You may like to curl up comfortably on the sofa. The great French impressionist painter, Monet, sat in his garden on a warm afternoon. He was napping lightly on his garden bench, with the sunlight dapping gently through the straw hat resting over his face. It was soft and warm on his closed eyelids. He sighs contentedly. A nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence, keen to know what the brilliant artist was up to now. Sir, you are resting, the curious neighbor called out. No, responded Monet, wriggling to get even more comfortable on his reclining garden chair. I am working. He relaxed further as the mild breeze tickled the hair on his forearms. Monet returned to his garden the next day, consumed by the urge to translate his feelings onto the canvas. He painted with great energy and focus. He was inspired, and the paint flowed. Again, the nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence. He called out, "Sir, you are working." "No," said the artist, barely pausing with his brush. "I am resting." "When you are done, give yourself a hug and perhaps have a nap or a cup of tea, or do a little dance around your living room, or paint, relax, go for a walk in the park, or do a spot of window shopping. Just be, play, laugh, and relax. Give yourself what you feel you need at this time. If you aren't certain, that's fine. Guess. And know that the more often you do this, the more skilled you will become in identifying and meeting your needs." All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Please excuse me, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to book a personal, you can do so on my website, amyenergy.online. If you want to donate to the channel, I am on Cash App and Venmo at amyenergy, on Instagram at amyenergy, on TikTok at amyenergy3. I hope you have a wonderful week, Libra. I love you. Take care.